You know, I wouldn't have a problem if the candidates just admitted that the Bible is an allegory. I mean, Giuliani sort of weaseled around it, but I'm talking about the entire thing, the Old Testament, the New Testament. If you looked at it as stories, as like Greek myth, important works of our time, like maybe the Great Gatsby. I mean, these are all important works of fiction. They elucidate on themes that are common to the human condition. It's important. Believe it literally seems absurd. I mean, the thing that I don't understand is, I mean, I hear criticisms. Well, atheists put themselves and agnostics. Well, I don't think it's so much above. It's just the fact that Muslim God. Why don't Christians believe in the Thor? Is there any reason? Is there any proof? No, there's absolutely none. There's absolutely no religion is better than one another, but all science has at least a shred of proof. Shred of evidence, repeatable evidence. It is not just a language. It is a playing field, something that we can. Yes, that exists. It's not just complete. I'll come up with an example here. How about how about this? You have a bunch of kids playing on a playground, and one of them walks. I saw fairies in there, and then the other kid walks in and says, I saw rocks. Well, the point is, it's not that the kid who saw rocks is above the first kid, but the fact is that everyone else can go in that tunnel and see the rocks because the first kid, okay, maybe there is fairies, but the fact is he's the only one who can see them, so there's no proof that it even exists. And lastly, I would just like to go into the point that someone wrote on my last video that I'm putting myself above Einstein. It is extremely debatable that Einstein was even a religious man. If you actually quotes, which I have, that's beside the point. I'm not putting myself above Einstein. It's a very, very popular right-wing tactic of synecdoche, taking a small part and applying it to the entire whole. It is exactly like this. They say, for example, this doesn't make sense. Let's say Einstein, one time he was making, meatloaf and he flubbed the recipe. And I can make meatloaf quite well. So can Martha Stewart. Martha Stewart and I are not better than Einstein. We are better cooks than Einstein. And this applies also to the idea of America. When you say that you don't like America's foreign policy, then you suddenly don't like America as a whole. Or when you say, that's like me saying, I don't like that tree over there that's part of America, therefore I don't like America. It's completely dirty tactics, and it makes ultimately no sense whatsoever in the end.